with their opponents. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in London. Here's Corey Grant now to return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their quarterback from Central Florida. It's Blake Bortles.
I don't care how many accolades you had in college. There's no such thing as a can't-miss quarterback. But Blake Bortles has shown in his time in the NFL that he's a guy that you can build a team around.
Oh, what's going on? This looks really bad as far as, like, quality goes.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ooh.
And his first look is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
What's wrong with that?
A first carry for Leonard Fournette. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Yeah, it's a lot looser than it was last year.
An early tough test on the opening drive.
Whole lot looser.
This is 3rd and 8.
Trying to hit this comeback
back to throw. Oh, he almost kicked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I'm rusty.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Taking it about the 16. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it
the hit stick
taking
is
over
back.
1st and 10. Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
See if I can.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And now running right through it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to air one. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 61 yards.
This is going to be a struggle.
And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player,
listen, I'm buying on
practice
defense.
sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
All right, let's try to run the ball. This beast here we got in the backfield out of LSU, my favorite college. Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground.
Okay, no blocking. All right.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
See what that linebacker does. He doesn't bite.
He'll drop to throw. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking
Still trying
up
to learn the
first down
mechanics
there,
of this,
gain
so
of 12.
I apologize to him with the buns. Jeez, if I ain't thinking. I was just going to audible.
Fournette, a first down carry. And
Come
a good
on.
swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
You guys feel like the speed has been... Does this look bad to you too? Like, this is just...
Looking to throw.
Not as colorful as it has been in previous years.
Catch there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I feel like...
When I played in
maybe
the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Call it no game.
Yeah, there's no
there,
blocking in this game. It's horrible.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. And he'll find his man on the outside. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Down, hit him with the outright.
6 yards on the pickup.
Yeah,
and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Let's try to toss.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field.
Speed feels kind of nerfed.
He took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I know I'm really running like a one-receiver set, but...
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Paul. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
End of the first quarter. I wish they had like a pistol. That'd be sweet. Just slot flex. We're gonna try running it again, folks.
8th play of the drive.
It's worth a try.
It's 3rd and 3.
I mean, how bad can it be? Let me not say that.
Bortles on the give to Fournette.
Okay, there we go. Picked up something.
First down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
The run blocking in this game is just, seems horrible.
Down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll look to throw here. Eagle
nothing was open.
Too much this time.
I mean, you can.
Down he goes.
There was nothing.
Derek Barnett in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Absolutely
Great
nothing
job
open.
Defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at
at least you could throw on the run
line.
this year. That was something you couldn't do very well last year.
And what the receiver's trying to do is make the
Try to
defender
run
think he's
power
going
out
upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps.
I don't know how I feel about this right off the bat,
now what he's trying to
try
do
it.
is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
This game just looks...
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
It just doesn't look as good as last year. Just hold on. Okay. The hell are you doing? I don't give a damn about this guy. By the time he gets to me, I'm going to have 5 yards. Worry about the first guy. Holy terrible run blocking mechanics, dude.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Take my 3.
The sideline, but also in the backfield there.
For another down. Right. down.
So they get 3,
Red
certainly
drive.
hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes.
I got a
You don't take the
snapshot.
ball
There we
away.
go.
Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah. All right, listen, I'm bad on defense, as it is.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Wallace complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
That threw me off. I thought he was going upfield.
It's 3rd down.
If you're a
Good.
selfish
Please tell me
player
y'all saw that.
and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works
Let's
like a
turn
sack
this
for the
into-
defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Now,
The first
just
catch
so everybody's
for
aware,
Jeffrey. Good enough
I
for
had a
first
cloud
down.
flat over there.
They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw
Good
is
play.
gonna be incomplete.
I got lucky. I'm being honest.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Come on, no first
And he'll
down.
be brought
Let's
down
go.
at the 48-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and
See if
it'll
the
be
computer
4th
goes for it.
down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it,
Another
and then they
snapshot.
can
Oh,
make a
sweet.
big play. You know, they create a play.
Hey, somebody's
run
watching.
after
What's up,
catch.
dog?
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
Get the hell away from that.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits
God.
at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
I'm always... Alright, let's try something here. This play was glitchy last year. Let's see. Put an extra blocker in because
They'll
the
come
blocking
out
sucks.
throwing here to start the drive. And oh, look at that. A
I'll take
diving
it.
catch.
Let's go.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
I'm trying to learn the mechanics,
As
so
they'll stop it
I'm
with
sorry
just
if
over
I'm
40
horrible at the
seconds
game
to go in the
right now.
first half.
Last year I was pretty good.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his
I'm
right.
actually just going to take off.
And he'll bring it up here to right
Can you not
at the
slide?
40-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now whistles
gotta take a
come
shot.
in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As they'll stop
got
it
the
with a
slowest
little
man on
over
the
30
field running that
seconds to
route.
go in the first half of
Let's
play.
flip it. Get somebody a little faster than Safari and Jenkins running that.
A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
That's a pick.
And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for
I'm
Dante
so bad,
Moncrief
bro.
that time. And it's 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked
Oh,
defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back.
This is just
I
like
think
the
that's what you need to
prologue
do to keep
type,
an offense guessing.
whatever
And
the
they
hell you want
certainly
to call
have
it.
kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Open man is Westbrook, complete.
Why did I possession
And he's
catch
got
that?
the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Lee. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can try out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first, this from 41. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Holy snapshots. Hold on. 2 seconds. I'm going to pause this. All right, we're back. Shout out to this person who's sticking around. I don't know who you are. She's a day. I don't give a damn. Come on, bring it out.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
I don't remember any of the plays I ran last year.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Damn.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line.
Right.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
We're literally just going to try to run it down their throat and see how it works. I mean, we have like one of the best running backs in the league. So.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette.
Picked the wrong hole.
My fault. So get it up to about the 28-yard line.
The speed feels different.
That time to Rodney McLeod.
It feels really different. I don't know, it just feels slower.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes.
I had nothing.
The Eagles get there for the sack.
I had nothing open.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
So it's cover 2. Some time. Got him.
Going down the middle, and
way to hang on. Let's go.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
That's a big board for the Jags.
18 yards, 1st down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything. And sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in
Oh,
his
well
grill.
before
I think he was
to.
a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It's a gain of about
it makes me really
40,
happy
that
Leonard Fournette's there, because
7 yards to go.
Now an Alabama player is not starting.
On third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Nobody's open.
Escaping the pressure
Let's go,
right.
Field.
He may try and run for this. And
out of bounds.
out of bounds, just
Let's
a
go.
yard or two shy of the 30.
Bortles got some wheels.
First down pickup for the Jaguars.
Now that's a quarterback.
If anybody watches
out
this,
there right now. Wants to throw the ball on
who's your
third
favorite
down.
team?
Doesn't find anyone
And
open.
how do you think they're
away,
going to do this?
takes off and picks up the first
Is this
down,
cover two?
not by a little, but by plenty.
Dancing to his left.
I'll take
And
off
some
again.
space here. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to be
go.
out of bounds
17
down
yards.
inside the 20
Let's
at
get
the
it.
15. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
This will be caught at about the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Look at the
But it
adjustments.
appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I absolutely panicked.
This running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
I'll live with that. Let's just get big on him one time. So what do we got here? Bunch. Wing stack. The Hiv. I'm going to bring back the Hiv play to see if it'll work.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Anybody that knows what I mean by that definitely played last year.
Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Wins to the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Oh, I don't even know, man.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And that one
My defense is so
results in
bad.
35 yards.
What the hell's on Jalen Ramsey?
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged.
What kind of throw was
because
that?
now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
I was expecting that to be an angle route, and I think it was.
They pick up
It's
12
just,
on the play there, and they move
he
the
didn't
chains.
angle before he got the ball.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and this is what we saw there. Nice pickup
I
for a
read
first
that
down.
like a book.
Yeah, he'll be a little shy of the
I just didn't get
25
the
here at the
intent.
26-yard line.
Slow.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
I switched that hard flat just before the play started. I'm so happy I
There's a lot of
did.
contact going on there, and in the
Well,
end,
those would have been
unable
wide
to
open.
keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up
Let's
on a
see
big
here. What are
third
we
down.
running?
They're going to look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar
Let's go,
sack.
Telvin Smith.
Telvin Smith.
Beautiful
In there to
bastard.
get him for a loss of 3.
The
and
hell
it'll be
kind of
4th
celebration
down.
was that?
And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy
Just
trying
get
to
in
throw
field
the
goal
football.
range, win this, and claim my Hall of Fame pass.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack
Go
there was a
Corey
little
Grant.
consternation there. We had a field goal
Speedy
range.
bastard
We're
out
gonna
of
get
Toledo.
3. In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
I seriously don't remember like anything from last year. I have not played Madden since
Bortles leads
December.
the Jags up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Last year's game was so bad.
To throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come
Derek
on.
Barnett in there to get him his 2nd sack
So
now
close.
of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Incomplete, almost intercepted.
Should have been
They
picked.
haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
From
I
drive
guess
corner.
they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, I can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved a first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I gotta go for it.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense at that fell. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
I didn't even have time.
Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Go ahead and run it that way.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught at about the 5.
Okay, get out of bounds.
Get this
Thank
down
you.
inside the 5 to the 4
Question
before he's
mark.
out of bounds. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. taken down. And now the Giants going to signal for another
Let's go.
timeout. As they'll
I got
head
another
to the
chance.
sideline and talk over what to do next.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
And the kick by Elliott
right.
is good. And the
Need
lead
a
grows
touchdown.
to 4. It's 13-9.
Sucks, but
So they get the 3,
let's
but
get
you
it.
wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
I have no speed anywhere except for D.D. Westbrook.
Back to throw. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make
Or you can play cover 2. That'd be
front.
pretty sweet.
Back to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. He'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Looks like single high over there.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And it's second down.
Goodness,
I hope I
man.
don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So the offensive unit called the TO. And now we are ready to resume play. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Here goes nothing.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Come on.
No, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend. Hey everybody, Brandon Gaudin back for another year of action with Madden NFL 19. Let's take a look at what's new this year. Real player motion makes its Madden debut, bringing unmatched responsiveness and fluidity to every player on the field. In the running game, hit the hole and one cut give ball carriers the ability to move through crowded running lanes and turn on the jets once they see a sliver of daylight. Once you reach the end zone, it's time to celebrate either alone or with your closest friends. Long Shot returns for its second season, picking up the story of Devin Wade and Colt Cruz as they continue to chase their NFL dreams. In franchise mode, new scheme fits will help identify which players are best for your system and how to best train your players to fit that scheme using the all-new progression system. Madden Ultimate Team returns with all new ways to take on the CPU. With solo battles, you will face off against CPU-controlled versions of other users' MUT teams, and with squads versus CPU, you and two friends can squad up and take on CPU opponents. That's a quick look at some of the new features in Madden NFL 19. Now it's time to jump in and check them out for yourself. So there you go. Nothing to it. Charles Davis and myself will be with you along the way, but from all of us at EA Sports, get out there and enjoy Madden NFL 19.
Back in, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, champion. We want back in, wipe my sins, wipe it. They can't win, No new friends, Football fast, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, yeah. Wake up, the cake up, raise up, or make us do something we don't want to. Bite down on you, right now on you. Juke to the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the right for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Where the right flag, they forfeiting it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I gotta treat it like forges.
I couldn't
It
find
sound
the
like
videos
bone
right away.
scratches. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all.
Welcome.
Can't handle it, no taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you bet it off. Quarterback
Yeah,
got
might as
range
well.
if you broke them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck goose linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin of the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. I'm not addressing the problem. Julio on the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, there's no problem.
Anybody knows what the hell this is all for? Let me know. Like at all. And where do I... Okay, I gotta hit back. I gotta redeem my stuff here. What the hell's my case?
We want back in, wipe my sins, wipe it. They can't win, No new friends, Football fans, they sleep again, We wake them up, the champs is in, yeah.
I just hike the ball and I look for the open man. The zone, I'm trying to get in. Open the play with the book of the champion. Get flipped if you trying to get in. I got the front defense, they got the end.
I gotta... I can't redeem it in game. Got you.